Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing fine. Well, I am doing fine mentally, but physically I am not doing fine because my throat is not well. Because I went to BTS Yet to Come in cinema show yesterday. So I screamed too much, so my throat is not feeling fine. So bear with my voice. In this video, I have so many things to share. So this is my ultimate book video. Without wasting any time, let's get into this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about BookHaul, my February TBR, January wrap up, and the stats that I written in my journal that I have made for this year, and some content and booktube ideas that I'm going to post on my channel. So let's start the video. I know everyone loves book haul videos, so I'm going to start with book haul in few days. It will be my birthday, so I was like, why not gift myself books? Let's start with the first book, that is Ikigai, and I wanted to read this book. In fact, I have read few pages of first chapters and I was really liking it. Also, I haven't bought this book just because it was a trending book or a famous book, but I just felt like this book is something that I like because I read few pages and I was like, okay, I'm going to like this book, so I'm going to buy it. I want to, underline and all those things and quotes because it also has some of the pictures of Surya Namaskar and other exercises that we do in India. I also do Surya Namaskar and also, okay, something that is relatable to me, so I'm going to read that. And I don't know, I just like Japanese philosophy, so I wanted to read Japanese philosophy that I've also shared on my reading journal. So yeah, like Ikigai, Japanese secrets to long and happy life. So I'm very excited to read this. So now let's get into the fantasy world. I wanted to read many fantasy books this year, so I'm like, let's get it. So the book that I bought is something I wanted to buy for almost a month. Here is it. Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This book is quite thick and long story. I like this book cover. Of course, I like the hardcover, but of course, hardcovers are expensive, so I just bought this one. And this is for more than 500 pages, so it's gonna take me some time to complete. And the story in this book is like a girl in 19th or 18th century France makes deal with the devil that she wants to be immortal, and if she wants to be immortal, then everyone will forget about her. It's very interesting to read about it. I know I've explained that very badly, but I hope you are getting my point. Like, she is living forever, but no one's gonna remember her. But one day, one person says, I remember you. This book also has pictures. I love pictures in the book. And I also got some bookmarks for this. I'm very excited to read this one. I hope this book doesn't disappoint me, because if this book disappoints me, then it will be a very big disappointment. The next book is also a fantasy, that is Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I like Greek mythology. I have heard about so many things and their stories. I haven't read about them. It seemed very interesting to just, learn about them. This book is very new to me and I just wanted to read this book. I also like this book's cover, like that blue one, but I wasn't able to get that. But then I saw this one, and this one also look amazing. Like, this book looks like mythology type of cover, so I was like, yay, let's buy it. So the story is like about Patroclus and Achilles and their bond and story, their friendship or love. And so I'm very excited to read this. I haven't read much about this book because I didn't want it to spoil, so it will be very, new read for me. I don't know much about this book, but I'm going to read it because I heard there's just few things and also some quotes, so I'm like, let's go for it. And the fourth book is Voyages of Hell by Sobas Rodriguez. And this book is sent to me by the author, and thank you for sending me this book. And this book seems very interesting, like the plot of the book, and author is Indian, so I was like, let's read it because I wanted to read more of Indian authors. So I'm very excited to read this. I'm going to upload review of this book in the next video, so subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. So that was my mini book haul video of 4 books. Now let's get into the February TBR. February is going to be a special month because of course it's my birthday, and also there are so many things in this month. My TBR list for the February is because of some specific things. I'm very excited to read them, so let's get into it. So the first book that I'm going to read in the February is definitely The Voyages of Hell, because I'm going to review that book in the next video. Next book that I'm going to read is Pretty Girls. Can you guess why I chose this book? It's because of the first letter. Like, my name starts with P, Prakriti, and that book's names also starts with P. I'll start reading Pretty Girls because that will be around my birthday, because on 10th Feb. So, and also in my reading challenge in my journal, I have this bingo, and there I have written like name of the book starting with letter P. So I was like, why not complete that bingo on my birthday? So that's why I have chose Pretty Girls, and of course I wanted to read this book. And the next book is going to be The Secrets of Naga by Amish Tripathi. He is an Indian author, and this book is second book of a Shiva trilogy. I have read The Immortals of Meluha in last year, and I wanted to read, second book because I haven't read much about people using Indian gods as a fictional character. So I'm quite very interesting to read that. And yeah, I have decided to read more of books that I really want to read and are underrated, or books that I personally like, not because they are popular. The reason I'm choosing Secrets of Naga is because there's Mahashivratri on 18th Feb, so I was like, I want to read, something related to Lord Shiva around that time. So I was like, I'm going to read this book. And the next book in this February TBR is Demon by Herman Hersey. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing his name wrong. So that book is about two worlds, not about good or evil, but in the society, there are two types of people, two worlds. One is dark and one is white. So there's a guy Sinclair, so it's about his journey. He's going through teenage to adulthood, and also there are so many things in this book. Like, I have read the first chapter of this book and I'm already liking it. Typically, you won't find many people suggesting this book all the time, but so how I get to know about that book is because of BTS. So there's an album called Wings by BTS, and the Blood, Sweat, Tears song that is very much inspired by this book. That's how I came to know about this book. The MV and the theme of that album, I really liked that album, and I just read first book and I was like, wow. So I'm like, let's get into this book and add this book in the TBR. Yeah, this month I'm going to read Demon. So I have already chosen these 4 books for TBR right now because my mind works in weird ways, and I am a moody reader. Right now I'm in a mood to read these 4 books in February, and I don't know what will happen until the end. Yeah, and of course February has less months, so I'm just getting 4 books, but of course I'm going to read more than that. Let's see if I don't think I'll read Ikigai because I'm already reading Damon, and that book is quite heavy, a little hard to understand. Even if that book is less than 200 pages, it's gonna take some time to complete that book. I might include Song of Achilles in this month. Let's see how it goes. So now I'm going to talk about my January wrap up through my journal. If you want to know how I made this journal, like my setup video, so you can check out my setup video that's on my channel. I'll give link in the description. Do check that out. You will also get many ideas from that. In January, I have read 5 books: Flicker in the Dark, Twisted Hate, Home Before Dark, Before the Coffee Gets Cold, and Grown Up by Gillian Flynn. These are the books that I have read in January. I've also made this page where I track my daily reading, or whenever I read, I just color that box. So in January, I have 26 days of reading. This is how my bookshelf looks right now. I hope that if this page turns out well. In this month, I have completed 3 bingos, and that is horror theme book, which is Home Before Dark, and thriller by a female author, that A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. The third is a book less than 300 pages, and that book is Before the Coffee Gets Cold by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. And in my A to Z challenge, I have read 4 books. For A for Flicker in the Dark, for B Before the Coffee Gets Cold, H Home Before Dark, and T Twisted Game. Here is my January spread. So I have read 3 thriller books, 1 romance and 1 fantasy. Total books I have read 5, and total pages is 1533. The pages I have used to count total pages are by Goodreads. Total days I have read is 26. Challenges completed: bingo 3, A to Z challenge 4. So yeah, that was my January stats. So this month has been very nice. I have many books that at least 4 stars or close to 4 stars. So I'm very satisfied with this month's readings. So I have set goal to read at least 70 books this year. So let's hope I can complete that. Next thing that I want to talk about is about this booktube channel. I have so many ideas that I'm it's getting just which video I should make first. Thinking of making some suggestion videos, review. Of course, I upload reviews, and I'm going to upload more suggestion videos. And I'm also thinking of doing reading vlogs. Do let me know if you like reading vlogs, because I'm thinking of making them. Do let me know your opinion, and do give me some more suggestions for booktube channel. Do support my booktube channel because I have so many ideas and I'm going to upload them as soon as possible. I just want to make more video. I don't know, I'm just in that space right now that I want to make more videos. It's very hard to speak, to be honest. Even though my throat hurts right now, I have to say I just had some of the best 2 hours of my life in that theater, and I just enjoy so much, and I'm not gonna forget that. And if you want to, see clips of like BTS yet to come, then you can check that out on my personal public Instagram account. So I'll give link in the description. Do follow my Bookstagram account because I'm very much active there. I upload all my ratings, readings, and stories about the books that I'm currently reading, and some fun questions, quizzes on my Bookstagram stories. So do follow me on Bookstagram so that we all can connect. And I hope you like this ultimate book video. If you like this video, then do give the thumbs up and subscribe the channel, and do let me know your favorite books and suggestions and booktube ideas or Instagram ideas, anything, everything that you want to say in the comment section. And subscribe the channel so you can get notifications, and see you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye bye.